everyone. Welcome back. Ready to dive into some serious epic storytelling.
Always up for that.
Right. So today we're tackling the Ramayana. But not the whole thing, at least not all at once.
Okay.
We got to start at the beginning, right?
Makes sense to me. First episode, lay the groundwork.
Exactly. Episode 1 of the Srimad Valmiki Ramayana. And that means going way back to ancient India, figuring out where this whole story even came from.
Because, like you said, it's not just A&Y story. The Ramayana is huge in Hindu mythology, right? People have been telling and retelling it for centuries.
Millennia, even. So there's got to be something special about it, right? Which is what we're here to find out. And first up, we got to talk about the author, Sage Valmiki, the guy who supposedly wrote it all down.
And you know, it's funny because when you actually dig into this first episode, you realize Valmiki wasn't always this, super wise sage.
Who wasn't? What was he then?
Well, the text actually makes a big deal about his, let's just say, his colorful past.
Oh, this is getting good.
Yeah, he starts out as a highway robber. Can you imagine?
Whoa, really? That's a far cry from revered poet sage.
Right. But the text emphasizes that transformation for a reason. It's all about showing that change is possible, that anyone, no matter where they started out, can achieve enlightenment, redemption, So
that's a pretty powerful message right off the bat.
Yeah.
But how does a highwayman become a sage anyway? What happened?
Well, there's this really pivotal moment in the first episode. It kind of sets the stage for the whole epic, really. Valmiki stumbles upon these two birds, lovebirds, actually. They're all lovey-dovey.
Ah, that's cute.
Yeah, but then totally out of the blue, a hunter comes along, shoots the male bird, just like that.
Oh, no, that's awful.
It's tragic. And the female bird, her grief is just heartbreaking. Her cries, her despair, it completely shakes Valmiki, to his core.
Wow, so he witnesses this senseless act, this loss of life, and it changes him.
Exactly. It's like he suddenly wakes up to the reality of suffering, and the consequences of thoughtlessness, of acting without thinking. It awakens his compassion, his humanity.
Almost like a catalyst for his whole transformation.
You got it. This encounter is what sets him on the path to becoming the sage who will compose the Ramayana. He realizes the weight of actions, how they ripple outwards, affecting everything. And out of this intense sorrow, this grief, he starts to envision a story about an ideal man, someone who represents all the virtues he now aspires to. And that ideal man is Lord Rama.
Okay, so we've got the author's backstory. We kind of get where the inspiration came from. But let's talk about this ideal man, Lord Rama. He's always being described as embodying dharma. What does that even mean, though?
Great question, because, dharma isn't just some simple concept. It's way more than just being righteous or doing good deeds.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty loaded term.
It is. It encompasses duty, morality, cosmic order, even destiny in a way. It's about understanding your role in the universe and acting accordingly.
So it's not just about personal morality. It's bigger than that.
Right. It's about aligning yourself with a greater purpose, with the cosmic order of things. And we see that play out right away in the Ramayana, even in this first episode.
Oh, yeah. How so?
Think about it. Rama is the rightful heir, but he gets asked to step aside, to go into exile.
Because of his stepmom, right? Wasn't she messing things up?
Exactly. But even though it's totally unfair, Rama accepts his father's decree. He puts his duty, his dharma, above his own personal desires.
That's some serious commitment, right?
Absolutely. It shows how deep his understanding of dharma truly is, and how tough it can be to follow that path. Sometimes dharma demands sacrifice.
Yeah. Sometimes doing the right thing isn't easy. It's a tough lesson, for sure.
But it's a central theme in the Ramayana. And this idea that even these seemingly bad things, these tragedies, are all part of a greater plan. Part of the Lila, the cosmic play,
So even exile can be part of dharma. It's making me see the Ramayana in a whole new light.
Right. It's so much more than just a story. It's like wrestling with big philosophical and moral questions.
Exploring human nature, the choices we make, the consequences.
And that eternal struggle to align ourselves with dharma, even when it's hard. I think that's why it still resonates with people today, thousands of years later. There's something universal about it,
It really makes you think, why do we still find the Ramayana so powerful after all this time? And what can we learn from it, even in the 21st century? Something to ponder, right?
Definitely something to think about.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone.
Until next time.